Hello, everybody. It's your favorite sad weeb here. Today I'm coming at you with a Protea Prime build. I got Protea Prime a while back. I farmed for her, leveled her up, and just kind of put her away. But now with this new Archgun rework, I have a reason to actually build her out and use her. So right now I got all 5 Archon slots full. I got 2 casting speed yellow shards and then 1 Tau Forge maximum energy fill on spawn shard. These 2 crimson shards are optional. I have them on strength for a little bit extra armor reduction, but I think I'm going to swap them out for some blue shards once I have some 2 Tau Forge blue shards to get my energy up a little bit more. As for weapons... mods first. For mods on her, I'm doing Mecha Empowered to get the set bonus at the bottom there. And then Precision Intensify to get more armor reduction on my 4. Continuity, Narrow-Minded for the ability duration. Primed Redirection and Adaptation so I don't die instantly. And also it makes her, once you have your shield balls down, basically makes her unkillable. Especially since I'm running Arcane Aegis. Arcane Hotshot you can put for whatever you want. I like Arcane Hotshot because I think it's really funny when my Archgun does red crits. And then we're running Temporal Anchor for the armor strip so that we don't have to go narrow. And then Archon Vitality so you get double heat procs in your Blaze Artillery. And then Stretch to mitigate the negative from Narrow-Minded. And then once I form her one more time, I'm going to slap on Prime Sure-Footed because the new Fortuna content has just as many knockdowns as the old Fortuna content, and as much as I love just flying in the air, I'd rather just be on the ground when I have an Archgun. We're running the Paris Prime for its 400% status chance and its 150% crit chance and Incarnate form, so it can transfer all those stats over to our claws on our companion. I'm using my Roscoe Kerberos because this is Penny. She's named after my dog in real life, and I love her. She was my first Kerberos I got. And then for our companion, we're running Mystic Bond, Astral Bond, and Contagious Bond, and Duplex Bond. And then Link Redirection and Hasten Deflection so they don't die. And then, of course, the mecha set on her body and her claws. I like Astral Bond because I'm running Matarai and I want more damage, and I also like running the amp that is just the big ball of void energy, so that amp efficiency really helps that amp a lot. Alright, and then for the other weapons, I'm running the Latum. This is just in case for some reason I can't get my Archgun out and I just need to use something. Latum's a good weapon. And then the Praetos, that's for the parkour velocity, sprint speed, and slide. Alright, and then Matarai, because I am a simpleton and I like big damage. For the Archgun, I'm doing the Mazelon because it's simple, it's easy, and you get it with your first Necromech with a Gravimag. So you don't have to farm the, I don't know what to call it, heist, I guess, to get the Gravimags. It just comes with it. Then on my Mazelon, I'm running Primary Crux and Cascadia Flare. This is, since it gives you 480% damage, just stacks up really quick in groups of enemies, especially since heat is the second highest weight on here, behind Viral. The reason behind that is I'm running Contamination Casing, Hyperthermic Shell, Magnetized Cycle for the little bit of magnetics. That way we're getting all of our extra damage from our status procs. And then Parallax Scope, Magma Chamber for a little bit extra heat and status chance. Hollowed Bullets for crit damage, Critical Focus for crit chance and damage, and then Prime Dual Rounds. Honestly, maybe we swap out Critical Focus for automatic trigger or marked target. Yeah, you could do that, but I'm gonna stick with my crit. And yeah, that is the build. I'm gonna take it into a mission so you guys can see how it performs. I think I'm actually gonna do 1999. Let's do let's go.
Plotting route.
So with Protea's passive and her 100% extra ability strength, I find that's usually best to go on shields for the survivability, because we're getting
must be practiced.
with our companion and our Archgun, we are getting plenty of damage, so we don't really need to use the blaze artillery except to stack our arcane hot shot. So I'm just gonna do that, this. As we can see, it does a decent amount of damage. And the reason Protea is such a good Archgun kind of platform is her 3 will drop Archgun ammo. As you can see, I just picked up some ammo right there. As you can see with our base shots and stacking our base shots,
this sector is home to a Scaldra high security cache. The Furbon charges will get you inside, but you gotta be quick.
Yeah,
they're rigged
against
to
certain enemies
self-destruct.
like Corpus, the guys that are just kind of throwing bullets everywhere, you are really going to want to have your gun down all the time, but fight against enemies like Rainier and Nokko who are doing high engage damage hits, you can just survive by just killing them first most of the time. You need the armor strip, I usually just use the one.
You won't
Because
crack
it
that cache
does
soon.
so many ticks
It's
so
gonna
fast.
deadlock permanently.
And we're getting
Clock
about
ticking. Look
20%
for Furbon charges.
of their armor reduction per tick. So you can pretty much strip whoever you need. Oh, goddamn, I got stuck in it. That's in an animation before it goes back over. Typically you want to end your forward but I'm still good.
To the victor! The spoils. And the extremely pissed off bad guys.
I didn't stack this.
You are trying my
Now
patience
my
with these
companion's out
antics.
there for
Stormfall
full
troops.
capabilities.
Make these heathens go away.
They get a little late on that. I didn't show off the late on there, but it's I pretty much just watch his videos if you want to see that. The only bad thing about the late on is with being one shot, it kind of just kills your damage. If you're not getting the 2% damage that you usually get from it. But our should be dead now. Arcane Hotshot gets this thing going insane. As you can see, 600,000 damage there. And then if you stack up Arcane Hotshot, before you use the fire on the mouse, you can get up to range. And as you can see, the Contagious Bond and next set are really good at just clearing rooms.
How dare they blame us? We will not be their scapegoats.
Once again, my hour of meditation has been disturbed. My sanctus sanctorum has been desolated. You will suffer for this in a million future lives of surpassing wretchedness.
sure
Starfall
footed to be on
unit.
here, as you can see, I'm getting like random things flying in front of me as I'm shooting. And most Archguns are explosive, so they are gonna stagger you if like as you can see, that enemy carcass was flying around enemies everywhere. Sometimes they'll fly right in front of you and stagger you. Like that. What convenient. Pick up my dog. We're gonna stack up arcane shot here. And then we're just doing this. Oh wait, he's doing the thing. Where'd you go? Yeah, if you can get the setup with hot shot, you will one-shot that. I don't know what happened there. They went forward more. Just pick that up. Great. But yeah, if you haven't been able to So Protea drops just ammo. It works for all weapons. Let me pick up my dog. So since it's programmed like that, it actually has this like Archgun cooldown counter, which is very sad. Needs more damage from them. I'm not complaining about that. I'm so glad they just attenuation on these guys though, because yeah, I used to spend, I think I had one, it really took like 10 minutes until, because its damage attenuation was super high, and then there was also those X-Missiles nearby that was healing it. So I'd get it down to like half health and then a healing X was you got work to do. Oh my god, Another cool thing is Heat and Hera does work with this setup, so if you hit them with your Archgun, all that extra damage is and it will absolutely it's beautiful. It's a nice little setup. Definitely an endgame setup. And you can swap that out for whatever you want. Yeah.
So we learn the importance
10 out of 10.
clarity
I love the
and
Archgun
purpose.
rework, and I hope to see you tomorrow on my live stream. Bye bye.